someone and you can actually tell a good story about.
Awesome. So you mentioned like you have been in position of like recruiting data scientists. I guess my question then from that would be like, what do you like as an individual look at when you evaluate a candidate, both junior, intermediate, and senior? What do you look at those different levels? Like, how do you define like this is a good candidate at junior level, at an intermediate level, and possibly senior level?
Oh, okay, yeah. So at a junior level, I would say in most cases it's probably more of like generalist, so which means just your knowledge of, like I mentioned, the sort of core competencies, machine learning, SQL, things like that. Basically you should have a good understanding of some of the basics, not entirely advanced. I wouldn't want you to write a neural network from scratch. No. Then also you should for junior, which is someone trying to get a first gig, you should have like a side project, or even if it's maybe a class project or something, and then a project that you can basically walk me through from the beginning to the end. I think those are some of the things that I would look for from a technical standpoint. But also, I mean, there are other things around sort of behavioral and you being a good fit, and the things about sort of your ability, like can you dive deep? These are some of the things that I look for when you're presenting or you're trying to explain your project. So can you dive deep on a particular topic? Can you claim, maybe not claim ownership? I think for intermediate or senior level, I'll be looking at ownership. So the ability to take a project and make it entirely your own and just go from the beginning to the end. Communication skills, because in the data science field, there are stakeholders that you need to speak to, and a lot of them they don't have. I mean, some of them they don't even have machine learning experience or data science experience, right? So just your ability to communicate to stakeholders. Those are some of the things I'll be looking at for intermediate and senior. The ability to sort of mentor, to hire, to develop the best. So have you mentored junior data scientists for I would say for senior, I would be looking at more of like the other behavioral soft competencies than even the technical, because if you're coming in as a senior, I would